Before my wife was singing, she was cooking and serving food down at MarcyJo's, the little restaurant she owns with my sister. Let's head down there and see what they're cooking this week. Y'all come on in, sit wherever you want.
Well, owning a restaurant and having a bakery in a restaurant, we're always looking for ways to spice up our display case and throw something new and interesting in there.
Yes, and it is hard to find something different.
It is.
You know, it's something that's original that nobody has.
Right.
And I think what we have today, we found it. I really do.
I think so too. Being able to make everything from scratch is what we do. I mean, that's the base of everything that we do. We do get to be creative, and sometimes you run across a recipe that you're like, maybe I'll add this in or that in. But Miss Joanne, a dear friend of mine, she brought this recipe to us on how to make Elvis cake. So let's go ahead and get started on that.
Okay.
You're going to take just a regular, basic yellow cake recipe and go ahead and make that. So in here I have our butter and I have our sugar and 3 eggs.
Right.
We're going to mix this up really good. I've already kind of let everything get to room temperature. We're going to add in our vanilla, our flour, our baking soda, and our salt, right?
Yep.
Add all that together, mix it really good, and then you're gonna add your milk. And once this batter gets nice and fluffy, you're gonna put it in a 9x13 pan, bake it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes, you know, something like that, until it gets nice and golden brown. This here is actually, we went ahead and made one for you so you can kind of see what it looks like.
That's actually what it's gonna look like.
Right,
nice
right out of the oven.
Yep. Yep.
And then from there, Marcy, what are we gonna do to make the Elvis cake what's so unique about it?
Well, what we do first is while the cake is still hot, you want to poke a whole bunch of holes all the way through it. As many as, like, just go up and down just like that.
And then over here, I'm heating up a pan that has some crushed pineapple and some sugar in here. And this is going to be the topper that goes on top of your cake, and you still want your cake to be nice and warm, right?
Right.
So you're gonna go ahead and just pour this over it.
That way it seeps all through them holes. It'll be beautiful.
Doesn't that smell good? I love pineapple.
I do
Love
too.
the smell of it.
So the frosting is a cream cheese frosting. It's your basic cream cheese frosting. I do cream cheese with butter, and I soften that, and then I add a cup of pecans. And then I just mix that together really good. And this is kind of how it looks. Real creamy. And then we'll top the Elvis cake with that. And do you know, every day I have people come into MarcyJo's and ask me about the Elvis cake. Where it come from, what's in it, and I tell them all the time, it's a buttercream cake with crushed pineapple, has a cream cheese frosting. They love it, they really do. I serve it, I tell them thank you very much. But anyway, it's just really, really great.
But we still don't know where the name came from, do we?
No, we don't.
But you know, Miss Joanne is here today with us, so I bet we can get the answer from her.
Oh, that'd be great.
Come on over here and see Miss Joanne. So this was your recipe that you found, right?
I found in a newspaper.
Okay.
Thought it sounded good and simple.
Yeah, but never did really know where the name came from.
No, just called it Elvis cake.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and cut us a piece here.
I'll move this out of the way.
This is what it's going to look like when you have the cream cheese frosting on it. It looks so wonderful. What I love about this cake, especially in the summertime, it's just so nice and light, and it's very, very refreshing. So that crushed pineapple and that syrup just makes it so, so delightful. All right, Miss Joanne, this is your recipe. So we're gonna see if we did it justice by making it here today. She'll be the true tester. How is it?
So good.
Is it good?
Good.
Well, wonderful. Well, there you all have it. This is our Elvis cake from MarcyJo's, where we're changing lives
one bite at a time.